think what was most impressive to me is everything in the passing game was on time and on task. Like even when you just look at, there's a play, I think it was Jay Do who had tweeted it out over the weekend, but Bryce Underwood, just the wherewithal to do a fake handoff, then flip his hips quick, fire a crosser over the middle of the field to Marlon Klein. Like that's stuff that juniors and seniors struggle to do. So the fact that they're starting from this type of baseline, and again, I know no one in Michigan circles is going to get sick of Bryce Underwood talk. Opposing fans might say we're overrating it, but I think with Underwood and how Lindsey wants to run this thing, you saw him as a distributor, and you saw them kind of use that full menu of playmakers that they had available to them too. So they threw and targeted 8 guys in the passing game, and there wasn't really a locking onto a first read. It was, hey, take the snap, make your read, make a decision, make the throw. And gosh, I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment, but the velocity at which the football comes out of Bryce Underwood's hand is, that's a Joel Zumaya fastball if I've ever seen one from a quarterback.
Stupid. It's unbelievable. And some people are going to say, well, he needs to take a little bit off the ball. And that's probably true, right? At times, just because I think he's more advanced than some of the guys he's throwing to. You hate to say it, but it's absolutely true. You're looking at a first round NFL draft pick here coming up. So, but I have, again, no complaints about that. And I am interested to see how Oklahoma's defense plays him, right? Are they going to drop people and maybe sit in zone and make him pick them apart and make decisions where, you know what, if he's running the ball and rolling out and stuff like that, he's not going to have those open receivers to throw to like that. So are they going to be less aggressive and ask him to make more decisions? I think Brent Venables will have a good game plan for him. So this, in a lot of ways, is the litmus test, fellas, of this, at least early in the year. But there have been posts on our board saying, well, if they lose this game by 7 or 10 points or something like that, it's really bodes terrible for the rest of the season. That's absolutely not true. This is the second game of the year. He's going to continue to improve. The offense is going to continue to improve. And I think that defense is only going to get better too. So win or lose, this team has a ceiling, in my opinion, that's borderline playoff. Now, if they win, guys, if they win convincingly, then you're looking, okay, this is probably a pretty decent bet as a playoff team. So there's a lot at stake in that respect, but this is not an all or nothing proposition on Saturday.
There are no all or nothing really until maybe the last week of the season anymore in college football. But no, totally agree. And the good thing is about facing this Venables defense is Chip Lindsey's not afraid to get those run pass options off the sheet. And if they're going to sit back, like he's just going to hand it off to Justice Haynes and just play the numbers game. It's going to be a simple read, and he's going to hand it off. He's going to pull it. He's going to throw. There are going to be some read options. Really, there were some times, I'm surprised we haven't mentioned this either. I forgot to mention it. There were some times, too, where maybe the run game wasn't as effective because they clearly did not want Bryce Underwood to run on Saturday, and he's going to have those opportunities. He had those opportunities in this last game, had room to run, and didn't. He's going to run against Oklahoma. There's no question in my mind, and that's going to open things up. I
was just about to say
answers. When you have this type of talent, you have some answers to what a guy like Venables is going to bring to the table. That's what makes it an exciting matchup because Michigan's got the talent to counteract anything they throw at them. They just got to go out and execute, and it's going to be a good chess match and, talented players on both sides. It's just going to be an exciting matchup. Sorry, AB.
I think that's kind of what I was working towards, too. When you talk about how quickly and how decisively Underwood is already making decisions, I think that if they drop guys into coverage and there's those lanes there, I think he's not going to hesitate to pull the ball and run if he has those opportunities to do that. So it's exciting. And you know what? It might even be in the range of outcomes that they get blown out or lose by a couple scores. I don't expect that. But if that happens, I'm not going to be any less encouraged about what this team can be and what the pieces are.